This is Richard Lynch. You're watching ilovelimerick.com, and I am so honoured today to be with the International Sport Kickboxing Association champion. It's Hayleigh Kiely. It's our own Hayleigh Kiely, and we're here at the Learning Hub in Limerick. Hayleigh, you're the world champion. Tell me, how does it feel to be the world champion at 24?
It still feels mad to hear someone say that I'm world champion. I think me and Paul and everyone at the gym just visualised it for so long that even though we knew it was going to happen, now hearing everyone saying it and it's real life, it's insane. I like it.
I bet you do. How long are you working towards this? So you've been training here at the Learning Hub. They have a martial arts hub here. How long have you been coming here and working with Paul at the hub?
So me and Paul, I suppose, met about 16 years ago. I think I was 8 when I first started doing martial arts with PJ Bennis, and Paul would have been training under PJ as well. And then I suppose when PJ passed away, I found here Hub Martial Arts, and I've never turned back since. This is an amazing club with amazing people, and everyone that walks through the doors, we're all one big family.
And talk to me about the training that was needed to become the world champion. What was involved in that?
I think most people talk about like how fight camp went and everything, but this was more than a fight camp. This was a lifetime of hard work and training that went in here to get that belt. It wasn't just a couple of weeks. Now, I did put myself through absolute torture, I suppose, for weeks, but I knew at the end of it that that belt would be coming home to Ireland, and even though it was tough, we did it.
You were that determined. You knew you were going to get it.
That's it. I think when you want something that bad, someone would nearly have to kill you, I think, to take it off you, and no one was taking my dream away from me that night.
And talk to me about your trainer, Paul O'Brien, because Paul O'Brien has done some really incredible work in building the martial arts hub into what it is today. How much has he helped your life?
Oh, listen, I wouldn't be here without Paul, and he knows that as well. Well, I hope he knows that. I know we both started under the roof of PJ Bennis, and I think that's why me and Paul get on so well, is because PJ instilled in us, I suppose, that respect and that discipline and that never give up. And then Paul took me under his wing, even when things were going bad for me, competition-wise, when I was getting beat or whatever. I've fought for plenty of titles before I ever won one, and Paul always said, no, you will, you will get it. And he pushes me every single evening down here, no matter how tired he is, or he could be sick there and he'll still come in. And he never ever, I suppose, gave up on me or gives up on anyone, and we all appreciate him a lot.
How long is this hub here?
The club has started in 2018.
And is everyone welcome here?
Everybody is welcome. We like to create a space that is like a home away from home, and we're like one big family here. So it's just not all about the martial arts. It's about kind of having friends and a place to go, just to vent or to kind of unwind or just to socialise. And it's amazing to see people meet new friends through the sport as well.
And, any kids that could potentially get in trouble, this is kind of another alternative for them to do something really positive and healthy with their lives, isn't it?
100%. This is the reason that I'm actually still involved in the sport, that I'm so passionate about it, because there was a time in my life that I was at a crossroads and martial arts had guided me in the right direction. And when I seen what it did for me compared to where my old friends were, I said, wow, if I can change and I can do this, what can I do for others? And it's so powerful, and I just love doing what I'm doing.
And how proud are you of our superstar, Hayleigh?
I'm super proud, super proud. I couldn't be any prouder. As I said, I dreamed about this day coming in for a long time, and now to see it actually happen is amazing.
I'm here with Kyle and Chloe, who are also kickboxing here. How is it, Kyle, to see Hayleigh achieve this dream?
She's definitely a role model for this club and definitely someone to look up to. Seeing her come in nearly 5-6 days a night and week, training is hard, working her arse off, it's just mad to see, and she's a good person to look up to as well, looking at all the belts on the shelf, saying one day I'm going to be the same as her and I want all them belts as well. And seeing her training, getting the opportunity to fight with her sometimes, train with her, even get to do pads with her half the times, inspire her, it's a great opportunity, I love it.
The Learning Hub seems to really help all of you and move you forward in your lives in a very positive way. Do you love this place?
Yeah, it's literally like a second home to me right now, so it's unbelievable, especially Paul, Sarah, and the other members as well in the club is unbelievable, how everyone supports each other as well. It's fabulous, it's fantastic.
But you've become a role model now for any kid from Limerick with a dream. How does it feel to become a role model and be a role model?
Yeah, it's crazy the last few days passing people in anywhere really, my neighbourhood or school community, and having photos and interviews and the whole lot, and people coming up to you congratulating you, it means a lot to me.
Talk to me about your life. You grew up in Myross, didn't you? And now you're a primary school teacher at 24 years of age in St. Mary's. Honey, you've really done your community proud.
Yeah, I suppose I'm still living in Cosgrave Park in Myross, and I'm very proud of where I come from. And I think that's what makes this story even more special, is that everything wasn't just handed to us. We grafted from the absolute bottom to the top, I suppose, and this is still only the start. I think the people from Myross are the salt of the earth, as they say. We can be sometimes, I suppose, in the news and the media for the bad stories, but it's great to see the likes of yourselves putting out the good news stories, because every single day there's a good news story in Myross.
And the people are absolutely incredible. And it's not where you're from, it's where you're going to. Hello, case in point right here. Talk to me about the struggles you had in achieving this. What was your greatest obstacle?
I suppose I wasn't always good as a kid, you know, like in kickboxing world, I've had many, many defeats, and I think that's what made me actually good. Was I'd always, if we had a competition on a Saturday or Sunday, I might lose, but I'd be back again on the Monday, and I think, I don't know, is it a stubbornness or what it is, but we were always coming back for more.
This is giving me Karate Kid vibes. You watched the Karate Kid, right? Because you are the Karate Kid.
The Karate Kid of Myross.
You are, aren't you, though?
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm here with Mike and Karen, Hayley's proud parents. Mike, how proud are you of your incredible overachiever daughter?
Yeah, very, very proud. Proud dad. As you said, the whole family are super proud of Hayleigh for what she's achieved. It's incredible, you know. From a young age, she dreamt of this, and as you say, she's 24 now. All those dreams have come true. You know, as you say, a big shout out to the hub, because like we're all like one big family. You know what I mean?
Without this place.
Oh, without this, it wouldn't happen.
And talk to me about the hub, how this has changed your lives and the community's lives by being able to come here. Hayleigh had an outlet basically to be herself.
Yeah, she came down when she was about 11. She'd previously been with PJ Bennis, and so had Paul, been a previous student. So they had that bond between them. So, and it just became a second home immediately, didn't it? So welcoming, such a safe space for everybody, and they just look after each other. And you know what? You don't find that everywhere. That everybody wants everyone to do well, you know. So you couldn't. This place is amazing. Absolutely everything about it is amazing, to be honest. So
People don't know about how incredible the Learning Hub is and the facilities that you're offering here. And Hayleigh winning an award like this brings home the value of and the importance of this for this entire community.
Hayleigh's been working all of her life to get to this place, and it's a culmination of it, and it's amazing. But there's a whole team of them meeting almost every evening. They're travelling on weekends for bouts and sparring all up and down the country. You know, it's a culmination of a huge amount of work, but it's indicative of the amount of amazing work that's been done here. And it's just incredible. It's inspirational for everyone, not just in the club, but just everyone in the area to see Hayleigh's success. We're so happy.
Gillian, how do you feel about Hayleigh? This is incredible.
So to win a world champion, it is a true world championship. This is probably the best club in the country, and it's right here at the Learning Hub. And I also must just add that the whole community who've pulled together to support Hayleigh and everybody in the team, in Team Hub, it's just a real showcase example of what a community can do.
And going back to the school, and how did it feel for all the kids to know that their school teacher was a world champion? Are they treating you differently?
No, they're still the same. No, I'm joking. It was great. Owen did a big celebration in the hall. We had all the kids there from the whole school and their families, and it was just a big, huge thing for the community as well. And I think it actually just lifted everyone's spirits, to be honest. A good news story. It was brilliant. And yeah, the teaching part as well. I think martial arts actually helped me to have more focus and discipline, and it is tiring, but I actually do enjoy passing on, whether it's through education or sport. I like passing on to the next generation.
What would you say to anyone out there in Limerick going through a hard time, that maybe any young person that doesn't have a focus?
I think if you believe in yourself, I don't think anyone can take your dreams away from you, regardless of where you're from or how many failures you might have before it eventually clicks. And I think last weekend everything did go right, and we finally got to show the world what we're about.
What's the next step for you in terms of martial arts?
Yeah, we've plenty of fights coming up, big, huge fights, and it just means that I'm guaranteed big fights now. I'm not just sitting around not knowing what happens next. I'm delighted to be a part of it.
And you are not only representing Limerick, you're representing the hub and representing all of us.
100%. I'm very proud of this club, very proud from where I'm from. And listen, without this club, we wouldn't be here in that belt. Wouldn't be here. It could be in a different country around the world. So I'm glad it's in Limerick. Limnockaboo.
Limnockaboo. Hayleigh, how does it feel to have all these people come out here to support you and show their love and support for you?
No, it's brilliant. And that's why I think I've got as far as I've gotten as well, is because I have a very, very good community behind me. And I'm very grateful for everyone here.
Guys, this is Hayleigh Kiely. This is Richard Lynch. You've been watching I Love Limerick, and on the count of 3, we're going to do the biggest round of applause ever. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Hayleigh, and thank you for bringing your star quality to Limerick City.